Conversation is a totally alternative interview series with women who have a story or experience to share. Relationships, sex, kids, career. We're basically talking about the universal language of women.
I started my first band, Sourpuss, when I was 13.
Wow.
And we started playing shows where our parents had to come, otherwise we couldn't play. I've only been with 2 men since I was 18. You know, before that, I was promiscuous like you, which doesn't really suit
babe.
me.
No.
Sorry.
No, it's true. I was promiscuous. It's true.
You know.
Yeah, which is why, listen, I think promiscuity, when it comes from a place of damage, you can create more damage if you're not really lucky or careful. I see you trying to fulfill your commitment to your marriage, to your children, and then to yourself. How does this juggling act look for you?
I don't know. It's total chaos pretty much all the time. You know, and yet at 34, I'm more organized because I've had to become organized. You know, I never had any sort of structure. I never knew what a planner was. But having kids who go to school and their nutrition, their shoes, do their shoes fit? And then there's the psychological, emotional, spiritual stuff that's even more important for your kids. Because when you have a kid, it's seriously the most challenging thing I've ever been through. It makes you so vulnerable. It opens up all of your wounds and exposes them, you know, each for their own ugly or beautiful thing, and you have to start dealing with it. If you haven't dealt with it before, when you have a kid, you have to face everything, you know, that you're afraid of.
I have seen that whatever issues were unresolved with my first child, she took some of those on. And it's terrifying, because is that something they learned from watching me?
Yeah, did you pass it on somehow? You know what I mean? Like that's what you're going through.
Yeah.
As much as we couldn't stand each other and all the tumultuous stuff we went through, I have more respect now and more love for my mom than I have ever had in my life. She was always dragging me along to some anti-George Bush protest, or, you know, protesting giant power lines across the street from our house where she sat for 9 months heavily pregnant.
So in fact, I now see that influence on you. You know, you have a strong opinion, and you hate injustice.
Hate it.
You hate it. And I think that's probably, you saw her speak up about things she felt were incorrect.
I will never take no for an answer, and I will not stop. I will not stop until I get where I want to go.
Tenacity.
And I know my mom had that. She just didn't have the same opportunities that I did.
What do you think would have happened if you didn't?
I probably wouldn't be here. I don't think I would have been a very happy person. You know, I mean, music literally saved my life.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
My Nana told me that, she goes, you know, that saying, she was in her 80s, it was before she died, that saying, if you make your bed, you lie in it, whatever. She's like, oh, that's just stupid. You get out and you make your bed again.
Oh, I
was like, yes. So, you know,
yeah.
It's like you make a mistake, you just keep going. That's what life is.
What is your biggest regret?
I don't know if I have any regrets. It's probably to do with drugs, you know? Sitting in a room, being high and messed up and strung out and terrified to go outside when I could have been like in Italy or something, like backpacking around, like what the was I thinking, you know? It's like totally moronic.
What would you tell your 14-year-old self?
Oh my God. Oh, you're on the right path. Keep going.
What is your favorite sex position?
You know, I'm kind of a traditionalist. I like them all, but I think I like missionary. I like to be protected, and, you know, I have a big man, so I like to be squashed. What's that? That's kind of wrong.
I have that too.
I like to be squished and squashed. Cuddled and squeezed. I think it's because, you know, we're kind of tough. That's the one time you don't really want to be. I don't feel like I want to be.
dogs barking, airplanes. This is life.
There's a fly. It's gonna
over
come
there.
back and it's gonna ruin my interview.
No, it's not. Badass Brody, and she hates the flies. That's it. I get it.
What is yours?
I hate rats.
Really? Just yesterday I was looking in a National Geographic with my daughter, and these rats, they go and they sniff out the landmines. Then the guys go over
Wow.
and they dismantle them, and it's these rats that you hate so much
That are saving lives.
that are saving lives.
I will reconsider my fear
I
of
think you
rats.
should-
I need that article.